Welcome to Center of Light. Tonight we're going to be talking about that very thing. Light. Out of all the years I've been doing presentations, I never once considered until recently about doing one of light. What is light? First of all, it is what you are. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Welcome to the presentation. Just got finished doing a radio interview with Dr. John C. Robison. This man illuminates me every time I have the blessed opportunity to be around him. If you would, please take this time to share this video to your wall. In this forum, you will see a group of links. One will say YouTube. Subscribe to my page. Give me some thumbs up. Leave me some comments on my archive interviews I've done throughout the years. Donate link in here for my tour support. A few free movies for you. Do What You Love, the movie, A Path to Passionate Living. As well as, And the Meek Shall Inherit the Earth, the Prophecy Revealed. Lots of cool stuff. Center of Light Radio is now 24/7-ish. When I'm not doing a presentation like now, Center of Light Radio as a radio station is firing off. You can find that on my personal wall, or you can look up Center of Light Radio on Facebook, or you can go to centeroflightradio.com. Either way, I am also now coming back, quote, online, doing spiritual readings and guidance. And right now I am in my element as to why I feel not confident, that almost sounds inconfident, to offer my services. You ready to expand? I'm ready to push you off the cliff. Contact me here in this forum. Keith, I'm interested in one-on-one time. Send me a personal Facebook inbox, or you can contact me at keithanthonyblanchard@gmail.com. Tonight we're going to be talking about light. And I'm going to be using this little gadget all night. I've been using this gadget for years, just to simply do that. It was a lighter, and it doesn't work anymore. But it's made many a metaphor by using it the way I do. We're going to be talking about light. What is light? I have some videos, of course, lined up for you. How you like my little abode, my little slice of heaven on earth, my little guest house? I keep it this way because it reminds me of being in India. India has my heart. India is my soul. Yeah. Let me see if we got anything else on the books we need to get down to. Also, I want to give a shout out to Tom Schaefer at Video Show. Listen to this, y'all. Check it out. If you have the opportunity, because you're on a computer, to open up another tab, go to videoshow.live. Check that out. And you'll see my banner there. But you can also go to videoshow.live/center. Check out what he did for me. I love him. I want to marry him. It looks phenomenal. He's building up a network. He's helped me to achieve a greater visibility by this platform he created out of his generosity. Thank you, Tom Schaefer. He also has a show, radio show with Nori Love and Agi Nost. I think it's called Alpha Broadcast Team. Alpha Team Broadcast. Forgive me, brother. I should know that. Going to be right back with the presentation title tonight. See the light. Y'all. And then I got a video I'm going to show you a little later that came across my feed. And I'm not sure about it. I like bling bling like everybody else. The jury is still out. Still out. Until then, Greetings, my Broham and Sistar astronauts. Are you ready to launch to inner space? Yanavar here, speaking with another amazing product, Dream Leaf. Dream Leaf is a highly effective lucid dreaming supplement that creates the right neural environment for lucid dreaming to occur. It increases dream recall, dream vividness, and promotes high-level lucid dreams. It is composed of a red pill and a blue pill. Each pill plays an important role in the process of successful lucid dream induction. Dream Leaf targets and lengthens your natural REM cycle because this is the stage of sleep when lucid dreaming occurs. The two parts of this supplement are composed of natural herbs that strengthen the mind. The blue pill and the red pill contain 5 of the most effective lucid dream herbs. The blue pill promotes restful deep sleep, causes REM rebound effect, and elevates dream creativity. The red pill promotes lucid dreams, improves memory, dream recall, and increases dream control. I highly support this product. My ongoing experience with Dream Leaf is absolutely beyond this world. Welcome back to Center of Light, where tonight's presentation is titled, See the Light. My camera is doing something funky. It goes from nice and crisp to like red and orange and fiery. But I have a fix for that. I don't mind fiery. I'm just not in a fiery mood. Everybody leave me alone. I'm teasing. We're just going to open this little guy up to create some white. Welcome back, everybody. Tonight's presentation is called See the Light. What is happening on Earth is not about the Earth. What is happening on Earth is cosmic. Something that I found today, digging through channeled messages from years ago, may not have anything to do with the presentation, but I felt pressing that I should read it. Someone may say, when, oh when, is life going to get better for me? There is no one that is responsible for your life but you. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you doing? These three questions are the basis for all that happens to you. Get busy monitoring all that passes through your being and choose love over and over as your new way. Make any changes necessary to bring about the alignment of the miracles that are patiently waiting for your decision to allow them into your life. But how do I go about it or begin the process, you may ask? Your job is to want to change so much that you crave it like your life breath. That will create the shift and bring you into congruence of the balance you deserve and desire. After all, it is the reason you were born. Tonight's presentation is See the Light. I think I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go find the Lavender Soul song, See the Light. And I want you to listen to the lyrics. It's very few lyrics. Very simple. I'm going to play it now. Give me a moment. I got to do some mechanical stuff, so give me a second. Welcome. I love you.
wonder, do you realize? See inside, see the light and wonder, do you realize? See inside, see the light and
Hello, beautiful friends. Keith Anthony Blanchard here with an amazing product offer. We have been hearing about hemp oil for the last couple of years and its potential. Let me introduce you to my dear friend, Miss Jackie Atwell. Our oil helps bring your body back to a state of wellness. It is also used as a preventative from illness. It works by bringing the body back to homeostasis and balance. It's a natural, organic, non-GMO, full-spectrum oil. Third-party tested and comes with a certificate of analysis posted on our information page. Awesome anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. If you are suffering in silence, give it a try. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. 60-day empty bottle money-back guaranteed refund. To order, go to www.hempworks.com/Jackie Atwell. That's www.hempworks.com/Jackie Atwell. Welcome back, Center of Light. Tonight we're talking about See the Light, the song you just heard by Lavender Soul. Why did I play the song? Because I like the song, it's cool. But simply, it puts us in a space. Very simple lyrics. Open your eyes, see inside. Nothing's like you knew before. See inside, see the light and more. Nothing so strange, only rearranged. Don't be taken by the score. That's it. That's the end. This is a complete song. Today on Facebook, I came across something. Honestly, I didn't know what to think. Tonight's presentation is See the Light. I like bling bling. I say this often because I like bling bling. I like glitz and glamour. Sometimes I'll post things on my wall that I know are a bunch of nonsense. I do it because it's an idea. today, I did not know what to do with this beautiful idea, except just to appreciate it simply as a beautiful idea. 1 second. Something's going on with my microphone. Maybe not. So I came across this thing on my feed today. I didn't know what to make of it. And I want to share that with you. Check it out.
Wow. Breathe. The sunlight streaming in. Mount Rainier in the distance. Breathe. This beaming light.
degrees 26, gust.
Light is the connection between us and the universe. Through light, we can experience distant stars and look back at the beginning of existence itself. But what is light? In a nutshell, light is the smallest quantity of energy that can be transported, a photon, an elementary particle without a real size that can't be split, only created or destroyed. Light also has a wave-particle duality, being kind of a particle and a wave at the same time, although this is a lie. Also, when we say light, we actually mean visible light, which is a tiny part of the electromagnetic spectrum, energy in form of electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation consists of an enormous range of wavelengths and frequencies. Gamma rays have the smallest wavelengths because they're the highest energy photons, but most gamma rays are just under 10 picometers, which is still way smaller than a hydrogen atom. For reference, a hydrogen atom compared to a cent is about as big as a cent compared to the moon. Visible light is in the middle of the spectrum, in the range of about 400 nanometers to 700 nanometers, about the size of bacteria. On the other end of the spectrum, radio waves can be up to 100 kilometers in diameter, while the biggest wavelengths we know exist can span from 10,000 kilometers to a baffling 100,000 kilometers, way larger than Earth. From a physics standpoint, all these different waves are the same. They all have the wave-particle duality and travel at c, the speed of light, just at different frequencies. So what makes visible light special then? Well, absolutely nothing. We just happen to have evolved eyes that are good at registering exactly this part of the electromagnetic spectrum. This is not a complete coincidence, though. Visible light is the only set of electromagnetic radiation that propagates well in water, which happens to be where most eyes first evolved millions of years ago. That was a smart move because light not only interacts with matter, it's also altered by it and can be used to gather information about the world around us with almost no delay, which is arguably really helpful for survival. Okay, where does light come from? A vast range of electromagnetic waves are created when atoms or molecules drop from a higher state of energy to a lower one. They lose energy and emit it in the form of radiation. At the microscopic level, visible light is created when an electron within an atom, that is, in an excited state, drops to a lower energy state and loses this excess energy. The same way incoming light can elevate an electron to a higher state of energy by being absorbed by it. Macroscopically, the moving charge of the electron creates an oscillating magnet field, which creates an oscillating electric field perpendicular to it. These two fields move themselves through space, transferring energy from one place to another, carrying information about its place of creation with it. Why, of all the things in the universe, is light the fastest thing there is? Let's change the question. What is the fastest way to travel through space in the universe? It's c, exactly 299,792,458 meters per second in a vacuum. 1 billion kilometers per hour. Electromagnetic radiation just happens to move this fast. Any particle that has no mass travels at c, without acceleration or any in between. The light that's being released from a candle does not speed up until it reaches light speed. At the very instant of its creation, its speed is c. So why is c, or the speed of light, finite then? Well, nobody knows. Our universe is just built this way. We don't have a smart answer here. So light is a part of a spectrum, an elementary particle that also behaves like a wave, propelled by two perpendicular fields traveling at the speed limit of the universe. Okay, that's nice and all, but what about all the crazy stuff about traveling at the speed of light and time, the twin paradox, quantum stuff, and things like that? We have to save them for another video. For now, let's just be happy that we evolved eyes that pick up waves of information permeating the universe, making us see things that help us to put our existence into perspective.
Still all around us. Light can be created by making an electron oscillate. This creates an oscillating magnetic field and an oscillating electric field, which we call an electromagnetic wave or light. We often represent light as a wave. Just like water waves, light has a wavelength, a frequency and a speed. The different colours of optical light have different wavelengths, and so does the rest of the electromagnetic spectrum. Gamma rays are the most energetic, whereas radio waves have the least energy. Even so, light is the fastest thing in the universe. In a vacuum, all light waves, even radio waves, travel at an incredible speed of 300 million meters per second. The Royal Observatory is overrun with squirrels. They're hard to miss during the day because they reflect visible light from the sun, but at night it's more difficult. However, they do emit infrared light, and if our eyes could detect it, we would be able to see them in the dark. If we pass high-energy X-rays through them, the squirrels look very different. Humankind has invented lots of different instruments to show us what our eyes can't see, like our Great Equatorial Telescope, which captures huge amounts of light and allows us to see objects that are tens of millions of trillions of kilometers away. We can see matter interact with light and change it. The gases in the Earth's atmosphere scatter blue wavelengths of sunlight, giving us blue skies during the day and red skies at sunrise and sunset. We can watch sunlight reflect off planets and the moon. During a lunar eclipse, red sunlight changes direction as it passes through the Earth's atmosphere and reaches the moon. And although visible light from stars can be absorbed by dust in space, we can detect the infrared light, which gets through to see baby stars hiding in nebulae. Light can even appear to stretch out. Since our universe is expanding and galaxies are moving away from each other, the light they emit is stretched to longer wavelengths. We call this redshift. Some galaxies are so far away that their light has shifted and stretched from visible to infrared, so we can no longer see them. Stranger still, the universe has unknown amounts of dark matter and bizarre black holes. So even if we can detect all the different types of light, there are still some things in the universe that will remain invisible to us.
So that's what I've been saying, y'all. That's what you is. You are light. It's not just an idea. It's not just, I kind of get the idea. It's not that. You are light. There is nothing else. What is your exuberance in life? What kind of light are you giving off? Are you balls to the wall, full spectrum? Holding back, withholding, withdrawing? And that's okay. I want to read you some dialogue from the Divine Principle. But before I do that, I want to read something I wrote a few years ago. Since tonight's presentation is See the Light. Let's keep it light, y'all. Pun intended. And God said, let there be light. Then there was light. Genesis 1:3. God, light, omnipresent, everywhere, no place it is not. Jesus, the light and the way, he called me brother. Eyes see what we see when we look out and about is radiated light. And we take it into our black holes. And just like a black hole, it pulls apart the light, nucleic particle by nucleic particle. And the brain begins to process and uses our level of understanding of what we were taught to make a judgment about. Truth understanding is called enlightenment. In the light of awareness, present of the eternal flow. Unburdened or relief, feeling light. These are all words we use in our everyday language. Humor or laugh, lighten up. Cheerful or bright, light-hearted. In the storms of our life, storm, dark, ominous, lightning, acceleration, velocity, light speed, ships, mayday, lighthouse, happy, enjoyment, delightful. Be light on yourself. Always, always. From the Divine Principle, I say to Spirit, this morning I saw a program on the Discovery Channel, this was many years ago, about the Hubble telescope. It talked about how much science has learned. But what flashed through my mind as I was watching was the PC technique you taught me earlier and how it seems to be the better way to explore the universe. This is what Spirit responded to. It's powerful. Tonight's presentation is See the Light. Spirit says, it is common knowledge that when astronomers and other scientists look into deep space to study cosmic occurrences, they are witnessing the light from events that actually took place long ago. All their high-tech equipment might prove some of their theories, but without inner vision, these experts will stay unaware of what is presently taking place throughout the universe. As long as they remain in a spiritually myopic state, they will not be able to harness the power that true cosmic knowledge can bring. On the other hand, spiritualists understand that light, which is everything, is the product of a pure enlightened consciousness, and so they dedicate their lives to achieving just that. The more they develop themselves and begin to consciously connect to the omnipresent Spirit, the more they are able to witness the grandeur of the universe here and now. And I ask Spirit, so are you saying that light has no velocity? God says, none whatsoever. Light is everywhere at all times, or at no time, should I say. Just like a hologram, the whole is inherent in every fragment of light throughout the entire cosmos. You might say that God cosmos is taking place everywhere. There is nothing it is not. Except your belief in something other than that which is. Light. What is light? That which you hear is your sensory object of hearing, your ears, transforming light into auditory sound. That which you taste, you're tasting light that is transformed via your taste buds into a level you understand, like, oh my God, this food is so amazing. That which you see is light that your eyes transform into information. That which you touch, that which you smell, it's all light. Whatever your internet provider is, your TV cable provider is, when they talk fiber optics, what is fiber optics? They're using light to harness and channel information. Light, information. All information is in the light. All information is in the light. So when we get in the light, as Christ, as Buddha, as Krishna, as Allah, as Yanava, as Amen, Amen, all those spiritual tonalities that we use to connect to something more powerful and beautiful than we've ever known. In that light, as the Christ, is everything. Seek ye the light, the kingdom. I am the way. Turn inward. That's the way. It's the light. So what is this light? It's the grace that you are experiencing in this moment. It's the fact you are able to breathe. In that light is your DNA, which is all encoded. It's all encrypted. It is software. You're in the divine matrix. Welcome to planet Earth. Unless you're awakening and exploring something else, doesn't mean you have to exit Earth. It only means that you have the opportunity to simply leave for vacation as often as you like. That's all it means. That awakening is happening now. Be right back.
What am I looking for? A golden key to a golden door. What's behind it that I need more than what I have? I'm just not sure. What am I searching for? The mothership to a distant shore. Could this journey make me more of who I am? I'm just not sure.
Where do you go to find the answers? There is a place you haven't tried. Your search for love is taking chances. Have you ever thought to look inside?
What am I hoping for? A better world, is there a cure? What can I do to help the score? I'm at a loss, I'm just not sure. What am I praying for? To see the light around the world and the people's love restored. Peace on earth, of this I'm sure.
Where do you go to find your answers? There is a place you haven't tried. Your search for love is taking chances. Have you ever thought to look inside? Where do you go to find your answers? There is a place you haven't tried. Your search for love is taking chances. Have you ever thought to look inside? You hold the key to find your answers. I am the door you have not tried. Never again taking chances. Open your heart and walk inside. Walk inside.
Welcome back to Center of Light. Where tonight we're talking about light. That which you are, that which you see, that which you taste, that which you hear, that which you smell, that which you feel. It's all light. What do you do with that light? That magnificent grace that is given all of us. What are you doing with that light? Are you turning it into greater capacities of light and expression, possibility? I believe in you. I hope you are. I believe that you are. If you can do more, turn up the fire. Light, precious light. It helps us to, my God, it helps us to see. To see. See what I mean? To see. To see. Seeing is not just this. Seeing has to do with vision. A blind man once said that it doesn't require physical sight to climb Mount Everest. It takes vision. The want, the cojones, the balls, the nuts, the tits, the fire in the belly. They say it takes faith to move mountains. No, it doesn't. It takes you. Faith in yourself. Not faith in a higher power. How can you ever have faith in a higher power if you don't have faith in yourself to reach the higher power? So it starts and ends with you. Are you simply becoming a channel, a catalyst, a bridge, a connector for that which means everything? That's the light. Are you living every day in that place? Can you do more? Do that. And it requires nothing from you but simply being the best you can. And I'm not saying you're not already doing that. Obviously you are. Because if you could, you would do more. Are you pushing for the gold, the mother lode, whatever that is? Whatever guise that takes in the form of peace for you. Because once you become peaceful, contagious it is, everyone around you becomes infected. Affected. You're the cause, they are the effect. Infected, affected by your light. See? See the light? It's simple. Stressing, striving, efforting. It's getting very old, isn't it? But when you have the all on your side, that's the light. I want to read something I wrote on Facebook today. It's worth finding. Something I channeled years ago. Probably 2017. Years ago, I made it sound like it was a long time. Wasn't really that long. This is the light that you are. 4 things. Let me see what year this came through. This was September 25th, 2017. 4 things you can never change. Obviously, it's the light of you. 4 things you can never change. Number 1, the fact that you exist. You can never change that. I'll give you till the time you lay your body down and take your last breath to convince me. Number 1 in the 4 things you can never change is the fact that you exist. Number 2, All is the one and one is the all. You can never change that. You can never change that. Number 3, what you put out, you get back. And number 4, the only thing that will never change is change itself. That's the light. That's the path. That's the compass. That's the lighthouse. That's the horn. That's the avatar. That's the universe in any form and or guise that says, go this way. Everyone has the ability to hear the call. Everyone has the ability to hear the call. So the question would simply become, what is the call? It doesn't require explanation. In fact, it's probably very hard to explain or put into words. That's how delicious it actually is. That thing that is more important to you, that thing you put on your altar, that thing you put on your dresser, because someone gave it to you before they passed, or something very delicate and dainty. Something that has real meaning. Whatever that is for you, that's the light. If you want to know how angels process what I just expressed to you about that being the light, is how they process. It's like that song, Angel of Love, which I'll play here before we close. It's that soft pink, purple, fuzzy, brand new born baby sister, willing to die for, willing to live for. That's the light. And simply by talking about it, it comes into your view. I know this place. Of course you do. That's the light. One more song by Lavender Soul. I'm going to come back and close out the evening. Arjun Sazi in the house. My India bro. I met when I was on the ashram. Love you, boy. Send my love to your family. I'll be right back.
She turned to me and told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. I lay surprised at the simpleness of her soul. Wasting away in a sea of uncertainty. She had stayed with me for days. I needed love in so many different ways. And as I watched, she floated as I cried, she was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave, never leave. Angel of love, will you always be with me, so I can let go? Reveal to me the beauty of your soul. I turned away, her light was so blinding, the energy of her love. She said goodbye and turned into a dove. As I watched, she floated through the room. As I cried, she was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave, never leave. She turned to me, told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. Reveal to me the beauty of your soul.
Welcome back to Center of Light. Tonight's presentation is See the Light. What can we do with this light that we are, says Yoda. What will you do with this light, will you? Check this out. From The Divine Principle, Anchoring Heaven and Earth, my book. Spirit and I are having a dialogue over a course of 8 years. Spirit says to me, since you are a spiritual work in progress, you still perceive most things up as solid matter, not free energy. Your mind sees a chair as a chair, a table as a table, and until you change your mind, the chair will remain a chair and the table will remain a table. They cannot become anything else until you make that shift. If you were to point to a chair and ask a Zen master, what is that? The answer you would get would not likely match your own. He might tell you that he sees firewood or a stepladder. And I ask, why would he do that? God says, because that master, with his advanced way of seeing things, understands that that chair could become firewood, a stepladder, or anything he needed it to be. Since you are not yet similarly attuned, your mind convinces you that you're looking at a chair, even though your eyes are seeing it as the radiated light it is. Keith, if you like, I can explain the quantum mechanical physics involved, but what will you do with that? And I say, you know me well, not a thing. But could you explain it to me in layman's terms? He says, when the eyes see a chair, they take it in as radiated light, first through the lens, then the pupil, then onto the optic nerve, and finally to the brain for analysis. The eyes instantly and literally pull the chair's matter apart, strand by strand, from the gross of it down to the nucleic particles of its atoms. You got this so far? I said, I'm getting it. Good, because getting the very simplicity of this idea is enough to help you succeed. If you want to be able to transform that chair into a table, you have to first know that the chair is not separate from you. You must see it as an extension of your own self, your own light. Once you can see such dense matter as light particles, you will realize that your mind has indeed changed, that your own free will has made a different choice and has anchored the everything is one principle deep within. Will you let me help you change your mind? And I say, yes, please. Look at the chair across from you where you are sitting now and let it reveal to you what is really there. Everyone find something in the room and just look at it. Softly gaze at it. Look at something across from where you're sitting now and let it reveal to you what is really there. Take it in. As you keep focusing, it's radiated light. Now begin to look at it without judgment, as purely as the eyes do, and say to yourself, there is no chair. What I see is light. Then keep looking. Keep looking. Excitedly, I say, I saw little flashes of light all over it. Spirit continues, what you saw were the random blips of energy that give the chair its form. Good job. You're finally beginning to retrain yourself to not be such a slave to the mind's opinions, but to let the mind become a catalyst for the truth. And the truth is that all matter is light compressed into specific vibrational forms decreed by the mind of the beholder. When you begin to see your own light in all things, you will then be able to transform your life because your thought or will be imbued with the power to create with mere intention. And do not forget to use my love as your constant source of power. Wow. That's the light. Hello, Steve Cobb. Hello, Pri. Hello, Teresa. Beth. Anjana. Melanie Unsun. Elwood. All you beautiful people. Carolyn Renando. What is the light? The question simply becomes, what isn't the light? And if something arises within you that isn't the light, I simply suggest that you explore that. If God is omnipresent in all places at all times, Webster's dictionary, there's no place it is not. And God is the light, omnipresent. What is not the light? It puts sole responsibility, not only S-O-L-E, soul, S-O-U-L, sole responsibility dead in your lap. If God is omnipresent and God is the light and everything is light, then the dark thoughts you have belong to no one but you. Now it brings things to light. No pun intended. Simple, isn't it? 1 + 1 = 2. It's just not hard. We've overlearned everything that meant anything. Thank you for joining me. I'll be seeing you soon. My next presentation is going to be, wow, Keith, what are you thinking? It's not what you think. And either way, it's not. But you will be wowed by it. And shortly following my presentation will be removing the calamities from the world by balancing the 5 elements within all of us. Let me see if I can pull this off. I think it's working. I love you, everyone. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you soon. Stay grounded. Stay peaceful.